Every now and then a game comes around that hits almost every box on the checklist of what makes a game great. A game that you simply can't stop playing, and when it's over, you're left thinking,
wow, let's do that again!
My Friendly Neighborhood is one of those games that completely caught me off guard with how much I enjoyed it. Now, being a massive fan of the Resident Evil franchise and growing up with Sesame Street as a kid, the game loop of fighting against evil puppets from a children's television show hit a sort of spot in my simple man brain that I didn't even know existed. So much so that when I finished my first run on survival mode, gathering the few achievements and secrets along the way that I could, I felt immediately compelled to go back through the game as many times as it would take for me to complete every single achievement that it had to offer, simply because I felt that this game deserved just that. It doesn't take itself too seriously, and it leads to an experience in gaming that I haven't had in a long time when it comes to AAA gaming releases, proving to me more and more that the indie gaming scene is absolute king at the moment. My Friendly Neighborhood is one of those games with so much evident love and compassion that the checklist of achievements that the developers put before you is something that I think everyone who's a fan of survival horror games, or just fun games in general, should complete because it's just that good. From completing the game only with a Rolodexer being the game's equivalent to a pistol, to running through the entire game without saving, using tape which permanently disables enemies, or without healing yourself, the list of achievements for going through this gem of a game are a perfect complement to the main dish that is the silly story of our main man Gordon, who's just your everyday maintenance man trying to finish his final job of the day. You see, Gordon's been informed that this old children's show featuring seemingly sentient puppets that previously has been shut down in the past has suddenly started broadcasting again over the daily news, and Gordon's been asked to head over to the top of the main broadcast building to shut down the main broadcast antenna to shut the show down. Immediately when Gordon arrives to the studio grounds, we're met by the whole entire map area that we're soon going to be exploring, with most access points being locked down for now because we all know how these games work, and we're going to have to find all the proper keys first. Now, along Gordon's journey to the top of the broadcast tower, we encounter plenty of creepy puppets wanting to hug the life out of our friendly maintenance man, as well as a bunch of puppets that are seemingly misunderstood and they just need a little bit of a helping hand.
Just came back to me now.
During this journey, Gordon is also equipped with a fitting arsenal of weapons, all aimed at teaching the puppets their ABCs by shooting golden letters at them. Hell, even the grenades called punctuations explode into an alphabetic golden cloud. It's honestly a great design, and one of the many reasons why this game slaps so hard. And all this leads up to the final act that ties everything up in a pretty little bow, creating the gift that is this game's entire experience. And while you're trying to navigate your way around as our maintenance men, you'll have to avoid Bert and Ernie, but you'll also encounter these secret VHS tapes that unlock a whole bunch of in-game cheats, taking us back to a time when games were simply fun for the sake of being fun. Cheats that make the simple in-game wrench the Falcon Punch of weaponry, or silly in-game cheats giving Gordon long arms or making him much shorter for simply no reason other than just pure dumb fun. By putting these in the game, it shows that the developers want you to just have a grand old time playing their game and to not think about anything more than blasting puppets with a letter-shooting shotgun that lets you reload with a book. I mean, how cool is that? There's even a free DLC in this game that's a zombie-like horde mode with 4 playable characters that all have unique loadouts and 4 different playable maps from different areas around the main game area. Simply put, this game is incredible and it deserves to be 100% complete by anybody that purchases it. Are the more challenging difficulties a little too hard for you? Well, it, throw some cheats on there and blast your way through the giant puppet curtain in no time. There's simply no rules in My Friendly Neighborhood. It's a very gamer-friendly game, and a game that just wants you to enjoy yourself every single step of the way. Hell, you can just leave after the first section of the game if you want to complete the game as quickly as possible. The game even counts it for a certain amount of the required achievements. It's awesome. This is one of those games that expects nothing from you, but provides everything you need to have an absolute blast. And if I could say one more thing about this game, more so than I already have, it's that you should buy My Friendly Neighborhood, and you should go through every single achievement that it has to offer if you haven't already, because it will provide one of the better gaming experiences you've had in a long time. It's just a game that wants you to have fun, nothing more and nothing less. And I mean, with spooky season upon us, it's a great time for you to kick off the season properly with this game. Hey, listen, I appreciate anybody that stuck around this long if you wanted to hear me rant about this game. Maybe you've already played it, I mean, maybe you haven't. Either way, I just wasn't prepared for how good this game was, and I really thought it needed to be shared more. So yeah, thanks for stopping by. Be on the lookout for more spooky season videos because everyone knows that this is the best time of year after all. Peace.